In this video, I'm going to show you how to fit a replacement battery to a Dyson V8. But more than that, I'm also fitting two new filters, so the intake filter and the outlet filter. But before we get into it, I've already actually done it and we'll see it in the video. But I just want to tell you, after using it around the house, it is phenomenal, the additional power that you get with it. And to give you an example of that, you've obviously already got a Dyson V8, so when you increase it to high power and it sticks to the rug or the carpet, well, it's doing that now on normal power. Really beneficial. The increase in performance is just absolutely fantastic. Anyway, let's have a look how to do it. If you've got a Dyson V8, you'll know just how indispensable it is. So much so that when our Dyson upright failed, we just carried on using this and got rid of the upright because this does everything. However, there's one downside to anything that's battery powered, and that's that ultimately the battery will fail. Now, we've had this since 2012, so that's how good it is with the longevity of it. But I've replaced the battery once on it already, and that time's come again. But what I've done this time, I haven't just got a replacement battery. I've actually bought a replacement battery with replacement filters. And the reason for that, well, you'll see when I start taking it to pieces. But I've paid just over £50 for the replacement battery, which is more powerful than the one that it came with and more powerful than the one that I've already replaced. I also get 2 of these filters at the back and 3 of the filters that sit in the middle there. We'll open the box, we'll have a look at everything that comes with it, and then we'll change the battery. You'll see how simple and quick it is to do, and we'll replace the filters. Right, so I'll just put the Dyson to one side and we'll open the box and see what comes in it. Now, this was just over £50. A battery on its own will probably be around about £40. So for that extra money, I've got 2 of those filters, 3 of these filters, and I think this is called a pre-filter and this is called a post-filter. So in other words, the air's sucked in through here and then it's thrown out through there. You get a screwdriver to help with changing the battery, instructions probably, and this is the battery, and you also get 2 replacement screws. So let's put the box to one side. I'll put the link in below just so that you can have a look for yourself. Right, so this is the replacement battery, and this will be exactly like the one there. It's nice and hefty, and it's coming in at 21.6 volt, which that one is, but 7,000 milliampere. And if I have a look at the one that we've already replaced before, it's still the 21.6 volt, but this one's only 4,500 milliampere. But let's get it replaced, and to do that, we're going to need the screwdriver. Let's take that out. And we are going to replace the screws as well, we may as well do. Right, so there, 3 screws I should say. Right, let's get it replaced. I did do another video on how to replace this battery, but we may as well go through it again. You've got 3 screws, one here and one here and one here, so 3 in total. And when I find the screwdriver that I've put down somewhere, oh, there we go. What we'll do is we'll undo that one. That's that one undone. I will actually just open it up to make life easier. Now I can access the screws easier. So there you go, that's one screw. That will just make sure it's undone. Take this other one out. 1 and 2. And the 3rd screw is just on the back here. Take that out. Right, that's the 3 screws out. And there you can see 3 replacement screws. And the battery should now just pull out. And if we have a look at both the batteries, you'll see that they're the same. Similar weight as well. You can never be too sure about what they claim with regard to the power of the batteries that they're supplying. But let's get it replaced. And it's just the reverse of it. Take it, pop it in, get your new screws, and put one in. Oops, there. Put the one in up here, screw that home, and these two go back down here. So one in there and one there. And that's pretty much how we did. And we'll close it up. Right, so that's done. Now, as with the original, you've got battery indicator on the side there, and three lights means it's fully charged, and obviously as they decrease, you're then down to nothing. But as it's come out of the box, we've got 3 lights, so it's pretty much fully charged there. But the next thing to do, we're going to take these off. Now, what I found is I can never get this clean. So you take it off, you bang it out, you get a load of dust off, but this is the final bit where all the fine dust particles are caught, and I've never managed to get it clean. So basically, it reduces the power of the Dyson, hence the replacement. So we'll take that out. Again, you can see the difference in how clean they are there, but looks exactly the same. Take the plastic off it, and it should just click into place like the other one. There we go. Take it off, pop it on. Right, so we've got that, and now we'll replace the intake filter, which is here. So again, open this. Now these are washable, but again, over a period of time, they do degrade. So to be able to replace it with a new one is a good thing to do. So take that out, get rid of the plastic again. And all you do is just pull it out. That one's nice and dirty. It's been washed quite a few times. This one's brand new, and you just pop it in. Now that took under 5 minutes to replace the battery and replace the 2 old filters with 2 new filters. As I said, just over £50, 5 filters, a brand new battery. So now this is back to tip-top condition and ready to continue using around the house for another 12 years, hopefully. But what an excellent device. Right, so let's see it in operation. Take that head off, put that on, and then, well, that was on too fast, that. There we go. And that is a huge improvement over, that's a huge improvement over how it was. I can actually feel it gripping the carpet, which it wasn't really doing before. And that's on low power as well. So I think you've got with this battery around about 50 minutes on low power usage and about 8 minutes on high power usage. Yeah, that is excellent. Now we've got a dog, so I'm just going to show you how much this has picked up just in that short period of time. So it was completely empty, but look at it now. So working perfectly, better, much better than it was before. And what a huge difference that's made. You can really feel the additional suction. Now that could be majority of that down to the new filters, but obviously the battery needs replacing anyway. Really impressed with it. Right, and we'll see it on charge. So I'll pop it in, and there you go. You can see it charging. So everything's working perfectly there. Right, so in summary, you've seen what comes in the box. You've seen me replace the battery and both filters in under 5 minutes. You've then seen it working, so you know that the battery works, and you've seen it charging. So all in all, it's doing everything that it should do. What do I think of this battery and the filters? Absolutely fantastic. It's given the Dyson V8 a whole new lease of life. I don't need to go out there and buy anything new other than the battery and the filters that I've got. I've got additional filters to keep me going in the future as well. And this battery should do me for quite a few more years. So all in all, definite recommendation. Get it, do it yourself. And doing all that means you've basically got a new Dyson for a fraction of the cost of having to go out and buy a new Dyson. Big recommendation.